Hi, this is Paul Webster. We're here live in London ahead of going to the Ministry of Sound to play the Gallery tonight alongside Sean Toyes, Arjen Nielsen, Mike Push and Heapy.
Paul, how are you today?
Yeah, good. A little bit tired. It's been a long day. I've been up since work since 7:30. Work, gym. I've been then home for something to eat. Airport. Flight got delayed. We had a bit of a technical difficulty. We went to take off and just slammed on the brakes in the runway. There was an engine failure. We had to change aircraft. We got here finally. We got here. We met you at the airport. Yeah. We're here. But yeah, ready to rock. Can't wait for tonight.
Yeah, I was late on my flight as well. But then you told me that I don't have to worry because you're a worrier. Yeah. What does that mean?
I worry about everything. I overanalyze things. I constantly think about things too much. Like now I'm thinking about if my flight's going to be delayed home tomorrow, which I shouldn't be thinking. I'm going to have a good night, but I'll be still thinking these little small things, you know, checking things. It's like when I go away anywhere, you know, I'm always thinking, checking. I might be going away next week to say Buenos Aires, so I'll be checking on the week before on a Sunday to see does that flight leave on time so I can catch my connecting flight on time. Little small things, maybe on a bit weird, but it's just, you know, it's just the way I am.
How's life in Ireland right now?
Yeah, general life is good, you know. Recently got married this year. We've got a 4-year-old daughter. She's 4 Christmas. I work a normal job. I've kind of taken a few step backs from the whole music scene, but still involved as much as I am. But kind of, how would you say, I kind of looked about 2 years ago and said, like, where can I see myself in 5 or 10 years' time? Can I still see myself succeeding as good as I was back then? And I kind of just needed to kind of have the best of both worlds. So I decided to go back and seek more of a full-time job. I'm a qualified carpenter, but it's not something I don't want to work on building sites anymore. So I've been working at a dental practice, doing all the office admin stuff for the last year, and the opportunity came up to start training as a dental assistant or nurse, but the assistant is more the male version. The main dentist asked me to do it, and I have to say I'm loving it since I started doing it. So yeah. That's my day-to-day kind of, how to say, life, and then weekends is music. And obviously, music is always 24 hours a day. Even with the full-time job, you're always checking emails at work and making things keep ticking over. But maybe I've given myself a bigger workload, but it's allowing me to enjoy the music a little bit better, enjoy getting into the studio, making tracks, and going to gigs tonight. I can enjoy it a lot more. It's a hobby for me now, music, but it's a good hobby, you know, and it's still in a decent position, and for like to get booked for gigs like tonight and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm excited for going into 2014. I think I've got some good tracks coming up, so hopefully that can mean a strong year as well, with some big gigs, and let's see what happens.
How hard was it for you to change your career totally from being a carpenter into your new career?
Well, kind of carpenter, trained as a carpenter from 2002, and music kind of got to the stage where it was kind of work full time or else music, and I took the chance to go with the music. And yeah, I've been doing well and playing all around the world, but it's not always rosy as some people think it can be, you know. I've got a family, I've got a daughter to look after, a wife now, you know. For everyone else is their own. You've got your normal day-to-day, week-to-week bills and stuff like that. So as I said, I just needed to kind of be a little bit more stable in life and have that solid kind of weekly income where then I could go at the weekends and enjoy myself. And not every weekend I'm going to be playing out, but hopefully good at least twice a month. And you know, it gives me a little bit more room to, as I say, enjoy it, which I have. You know, the gigs I've done since I've been working full time, I've enjoyed them more. I don't know why, but I've just enjoyed it. I've gone with a bit more, not as much pressure on me. I'm kind of just enjoying it, you know.
You and your wife got married this summer. I saw some really beautiful pictures online. How was the wedding?
Yeah, it was amazing. You know, I've been going out with Elaine since 2001, so I can't even, whatever that is, 12 years It's just over 12 years, you know. She's been along the whole journey with me from kind of just when I had my decks, a bedroom DJ, listening to like inspirations like Judge Jules Weekly on BBC Radio 1, and you know, I used to go down to her on a Saturday night and I'd have to get there before 5 o'clock because Jules was on at 5, and I'd go up, we'd listen to Jules in our bedroom from 5 to 7, and you know, I'd be driving her crazy. I had to listen to him every week. I had to then try and get the tracks he was playing every week on vinyl, which wasn't easy back then, you know.
Yeah, because I know you used to take her to a very special place, right? On the first dates, right?
Abbey Dis, is this what she told you? Yeah, record shop, Abbey Dis. I used to go in there every week. I buy records online, but yeah, I'd bring her into Dublin, and that's in Dublin City, and there's a record shop, and I'd spend ages going through records, or she'd just have to hang in the background, because back then, you know, you'd get a pile of records, headphones on, flick through them with the needle, seeing what was good and what wasn't good, you know. That's how you select a track back then. Now, obviously, it's a lot easier with Beatport, and you just go on and you listen to them, and it's not as fun, but obviously it's a lot quicker now. But yeah.
But you missed the vinyl days, right?
Yeah, I missed the vinyl days. I do. Like, I've still got all my vinyl at home in my parents' house. It's up in the attic. I sold my 1210s years ago. I don't have them at the moment, but I'd love to buy another set sometime down, because I've got some good records that they never became available on MP3 or digital format, and I'd like to play them out, you know. So, but yeah, maybe someday I'll be able to convert some of them over and play them out.
You mentioned you became a father 4 years ago in 2009. How did that change you as a person, becoming a father?
Yeah, you know, it makes you a better person. It makes you, you know, you're not just looking after yourself. You have actually a human being to look after as well, you know. And you have to do all you can to make her life as good as it possibly can be, you know. It's made me a better person. It's made me understand life a little bit more, you know. And, you know, going away, it made me kind of, sometimes, you know, it can be lonely going away by yourself. So I think it made me a little bit more lonely going away, and you're missing that smiley face looking at you every morning, waking up to when you go away. So yeah, it's changed me, but I think it's changed me for the good.
What's the scene like, or what's the atmosphere like between the producers in Ireland? Is it close, like the community, or how does it work?
Yeah, kind of. I felt as, well, not how to say, a couple of years back when I was a little bit younger. I'm only 29 now, but you know, we were all kind of growing out partying and having fun, and you know, going to gigs all together, and have, you know, we meet up. But now it's kind of, we all kind of grown up a little bit, so we all kind of went in our own different direction. We all kind of have our own lives to live, and yeah, we talk maybe on WhatsApp and iChat and stuff like that, and emails, or else we might see ourselves at certain gigs. But that's really all, you know. You don't, as I said, I think it's just the whole grown up thing. You kind of move off in your own directions and have your own life to live.
Do you worry about turning 30?
Not at all, no. Loving life at the moment, I would say. Since I've working full time, changed my career, and music is a hobby, I'm just loving life, you know, and just loving it at the moment. Looking forward to tonight, you know, and excited for every gig, you know. I love when the weekend comes, but yeah, not worrying about 30 at all.
All right, good.
I'm still young, don't I?
You're still young. Yeah, you do look pretty young. You feel young as well?
Yeah, I do. I feel young, but in a sense I feel old. I feel like I've been around the same years, you know. When I kind of broke through back in 2006, what's that, 7 years ago, I was 22 back, 22, yeah? I can count, but not at the moment. 22, yeah, so I was still a kid kind of back then, you know. Maybe I wasn't ready for it, but yeah, still feel young, you know, because obviously some of my friends are, I won't say their age, but a couple of them like they're a little bit older, a good few years older than me. So no, I don't feel old at all.
If you could go back right now and tell yourself something when you were 22, now when you're 29, what would that be?
Enjoy life. Take every day as it comes and enjoy it a lot more. You know, not worry about things. Yeah, and just enjoy it. You're only here for a short time, not a long time.
And any musical advice?
Yeah, obviously there's loads of different things you could change and do, you know, but musical advice, not really, you know. It's changed so much since I broke into it, you know. It's not as easy as, well, not that it was easy, but you know, it's definitely, the whole scene has changed over the last couple of years, you know. Obviously at the moment the big kind of commercialised house music is the big thing at the moment, where we're seeing the top 100 is reading on the plane coming over, you know. Don't know half the people, you know. I don't think, I know the top 100 isn't made a lot of, but everyone still wants to be in it, and that's it, you know, that kind of way. But I don't think it's a true reflection. I think the trance scene is really good at the moment, and there's not really any trance producer or DJs in it except from Solarstone, John O'Callaghan, Ali and Fila. We're pigeon into that, and Armin obviously, but into that big, banging, faster paced trance sound, which I'm known for. I don't think it's a true reflection of how well it is at the moment, you know. But I'm sure trance, it's gone a little bit more underground at the moment, which can be good because everyone has, once it goes down, has to come back up eventually. So I think the time will come again where trance is on top and kind of pushes out all these kind of EDM kind of styles that everyone is kind of associated with at the moment.
Yeah, we're on our way to Ministry now. We're really excited to play the Gallery 5 to 6 after Heatbeat. Let's go.
So we just arrived at Ministry of Sound. We're actually in the headquarters.
Yeah,
what are
headquarters.
Yeah, what are we seeing right here?
I'm seeing an empty space at the moment, but this is where all the action happens during the week. You know, this is where all the legendary tracks are signed, and over the years this has been signed, some massive tracks, you know, like Eric Pride's Calling Me, all massive tunes, you know, the Clubber's Guide to Ibiza, the whole series, all those, the annual. This is a legendary building, so yeah, it's good to be doing an interview in this building.
And we got the radio booths right next to us.
Radio booth there, yeah. We haven't really had a good look around the canteens here in front of us. You're going to make the tea in a minute. 2 sugars? But yeah, legendary place, you know, the club, everything. Just this place is just legendary.
Yeah, but what does it mean to you, like, personally?
Yeah, to play here, it's amazing. These are the type of gigs you want to play for as a DJ, artist, producer, or whatever you want to call yourself. These are the type of gigs you want to play. Legendary nights, massive lineups. You know, the lineup is huge. You know, Arjun, Sean, Heapy, Mike. You know, Mike was one of the founders of trance, you know, in my opinion, you know, Universal Nation, from Plastic Boy, Silver Bat, all those type of tunes. So to be on a lineup like this is brilliant, you know. You only have to go out and see what the club looks like, the whole atmosphere, just let the DJ box. I can't wait to get into that DJ box. It's like 9 decks, even though I'm going to be playing off 2 or 3, just that DJ box is just brilliant, you know. Your presence can be felt in that DJ box, you know. You've got room to maneuver around and kind of enjoy your own little buzz, but also give the energy back to the crowd, and they give it back to you, and it's like bouncing back, you know. Some places you play, the DJ box is smaller than where we're sitting, you know, and there's hardly room to turn, so yeah, I can't wait to play.
What can people expect from your set tonight?
You know, it's a tough one, you know. Coming to play in England and the closing set is a little bit different from like Ireland and places like that, you know. If you play the closing set in Ireland, it's 2 to 3 or 1 to 3, and people are going home after that. Here, you know, peak in Ireland, closing set is peak time. Here, closing set is not peak time, you know. It's a tough, but it's a tough set to play, because, you know, even though people are here to see, you're still trying to hold the people. Because like if I was in that, the way I'm feeling now, I'd be 4 o'clock. I'd be going home because I'm tired. So you're trying to hold people there, give them classics, because classics kind of keeps people there, in my opinion, and also give them tracks that are there to hear from yourself, and obviously some new stuff I want to play to enjoy myself. So yeah, it can be a tough set, but it can be also a brilliant set as well, you know.
What kind of new stuff do you have going on that you will play for tonight?
not as much as my new stuff, my own new stuff, because I'm recording my set, and my own new tracks are for kind of 2014. I've got a new collaboration with Will Atkinson, who in my eyes is one of the best producers in the trance scene at the moment. You know, he's kind of created and honed his kind of own kind of sound, and it's a special sound. So we've played a couple of back-to-back gigs at God's Kitchen last year and this year in Holland, and we kind of have the same personality. We kind of piss takers. We like to slag people and have a bit of banter and have a laugh, and so we kind of just we've been at gigs Holland, and we said let's do a collab. So I've gone on over to his studio in Scotland, not much bigger than this room, and it's filthy as well, but no, we've gone on well. We've done one of my bigger tracks, Cut Off. We've kind of gone down that route, the whole kind of Tiesto vibe, incorporate with his kind of big melodies. So yeah, sounding big, and it's not quite finished, but yeah, hopefully it's gonna be a big track. We've spoken to one label in particular, and they already, from the sample they've heard, want to take it for the label. So hopefully, I'm not gonna announce it now, but hopefully they're gonna sign it, and it will be hopefully big. So we're aiming to release it in February, March, around the whole Estate of Trance time, where you know there's live sets and people are wondering what's that track, and hopefully that can be one of our tracks. But yeah, I've got a remix for Giuseppe Ottaviani of his track Gave Me. What else? Remix for Solarstone, a new single as well, and in the studio with Jordan Suckley and Johnny for collab. So yeah, kind of just being, people are approaching about collabs, I'm approaching people, and we're just kind of having a bit of fun and making some good music.
How do you see your own sound evolve through collaborations, if we go from there?
Yeah, it's good to kind of put two people's styles together, which are similar but different kind of, how would you say, different takes on trance. So it's good to kind of get in and bang two heads together and come out with one big, hopefully, product, you know. So yeah, it's good. Suckley he's making brilliant tracks at the moment. He's on fire at the moment. He's another young breed that's coming through. So yeah, I'm excited about that, you know. I've kind of done remixes for Oakenfold, Tiesto, you know, Van Dyke, the older breeds, and now it's good to work with some of the newer breed.
If we continue on Oakenfold, how hard was it to approach Southern Sun as a remix? Because the track itself is legendary.
Approach it to remix or my own take on it? Well, basically, Askew, I didn't get much parts, I just got a focal and said, here, work with this. So yeah, my remix, I've kind of said in an interview already, a written interview for something. My remix, I can kind of see more of a rework, because I've really only had the focal to work towards, and John wanted it. John Askew, he's the A&R for Perfecto, wanted it based around my Olive remix, which he thought was massive. Paul Oakenfold tried to get my remix of Olive on one or two of his compilation CDs, but Sony, the label, rejected it. So he said, right, go with the Olive vibe on the Southern Sun, and that's the whole kind of buzz on the remix. And to be honest, it's over 2.5 years old. I never thought it was going to come out. It only came out this year. People maybe, I thought, might have been sick of it, but the reaction still is really good, you know. So I might play it tonight. It goes down well. Everyone knows that amazing Southern Sun vocal, you know. The Tiesto remix was massive. I'd still play Tiesto's remix as well as my own to this day. I might even play it tonight, but what was it going to? Tiesto's remix will never be beaten. So mine's just my own kind of take in my sound on that classic.
Like we said before, you're about to finish off this night at the Gallery at Ministry of Sound. Are you comfortable being the last DJ to finish off the night? And how do you get out the last energy of the crowd?
Bring out the big bombs. But yeah, I'm comfortable. You know, my kind of sound is what people see as the closing sound. So whether it's this type of gig or a festival or something, they think Stick Webster on last, he's the more banging DJ, where I can be a bit more mellow, and you know, sometimes it can be unfair of the DJ. Not everyone wants to play the closing set, because as I said, it is tough. It's like the graveyard set, you know, where you're trying to drag bodies through and give them a bit of energy. But yeah, it's good to see some people stick right through to the end because they want to see you play. Obviously you have to bring some big classics out, where if I was playing a 2 to 3 or 1 to 2, you know, you can play a little bit more new stuff and see what kind of reactions you get. 5 to 6, you don't really have that kind of choice to kind of test new tunes, because if you don't play a good tune, then people are heading for the door, you know. So you really need to play. You need to really read what's left of the crowd hopefully there's a good still bit left, and read them and see what they really want. Because as I said, if you play the wrong track, they're going to say, right, time up, unwasted, head for that exit, taxi home.
If we look at the BPM of both producers in general and DJs right now, it's been going down a little bit. Why do you think that is?
It's you can look at it from both sides of things, you know, the whole EDM commercialised dance music, maybe 128 to 132 BPM, and a lot of the older guys who used to play a lot of the faster trance, like not naming any names, have kind of maybe jumped on that bandwagon a little bit to kind of maybe think, right, I'll get a bit of that kind of glory and slow my sound down and start playing these type of tracks. But there's still been quite a lot of people still playing more banging, which can be good. It goes a little bit more underground, and you know, trance is appreciated a little bit more. People like John O'Callaghan and Simon Patterson have still all stuck to the sound. Simon has come out with a new twist on things, which has been brilliant. He's kind of regenerated his whole sound and come out with a new sound, and you do kind of get kind of sheep following him, but he's kind of at the forefront of that, you know. He was at the forefront of his whole taxi, thump, smack, Latica, mood swing, you know. If you look back at his tracks, you know, you can say mood swing, it still sounds fresh, that melody still sounds fresh, Latica, where other people have tried to maybe copy that sound, their tracks don't sound fresh, and that's in my opinion. But, you know, I'm not one for BPMs. If a track is good, play it, but obviously I'm not going to play something like Martin Garrix's Animals at Ministry of Sound tonight, because I probably wouldn't get over here live.
If you look at your own musical career, if we go back to Corruption, you started your career with really energetic driving bass lines, and you continue on the same path all the way through to now. How have you evolved, do you think, as a producer since then?
Yeah, my tracks have always been higher energy, but I do enjoy. Sometimes you can get pigeonholed into the one sound where someone said to me upstairs, Webster plays too banging, where he's, you know, he maybe hasn't seen me play loads of sets because I can play a lot more melodic. But in the set time tonight, I had to play banging and classics. If I start playing 6-minute breakdown tracks, people will be asleep on the floor in their sleeping bags. I need to keep the bass rolling tonight. I can't be letting short breakdown, short mixing, just keeping the energy flowing. Otherwise, I will lose people. You could be gone back to the hotel. Then I'll have no video.
I'm going with your driver, so I can't really go before you go. I know Judge Jules has meant a lot to you in your career itself, right?
Yeah, Jules has been a massive inspiration. You know, as I said, I listened to him on Radio 1 for years, from '99. Used to try and get the tracks he played. I'd listen to him, go and see him play. Like, he championed the sound I grew up listening to. Steve Morano, F&W, you know, Patterson. He was the main man. He was to me what I love Liverpool, Steven Gerrard is to Liverpool. So yeah, Jules is massive, and then for him to kind of break me and give me the support on Radio 1 with my Corruption track, Warrior If You Want Me, he was the one that rolled kind of a lot, helped me along the way, and you know, booking me for Judgment Sunday, now Judgment Fridays. He's kind of guided me and gave me that push I need, you know. Everyone needs a good push, and he's been the one that's helped me. So to kind of get a push off someone that I idolise is amazing. He's a friend now. I talk to him all the time. So yeah, it's quality.